What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Doshakra here, and today is the last episode of Horizon Zero Dawn. Now, I could have finished it in the last episode, but there's one thing I didn't do that I really wanted to get to, and I probably should have done it before I went into the cauldron. But the thing I want to do is a few episodes ago, we had to prove ourselves to, in order to do the challenge, and we had some tasks we could do. One was hunting lodge. We repaired a tall neck, but one thing we could have done was a bandit camp. So that's what my ultimate goal for today is, and then we'll finish it up by going back to Aria's retreat. So I got a feeling, since this was one of the tasks we can possibly do, it's going to be a tough one. Headshot.
She went that way.
Headshot.
Got a live one.
Headshot. Okay, so this is probably going to get chaotic really quickly. I'm not careful.
Alright, a new plan.
It's alright. Don't need a new plan. Let's see. Come on. You want to fight? Let's do this.
Let's see how
Too high.
Alright. Somehow they get the power of the control tower.
thick as machine cleaning. That shot knocked it off.
Let's. Bad shot. Gotta pick you apart shot by shot.
Let's try that then.
You're dead.
Come on. Burn! All of you.
Sun's gonna shine right through you when I'm. Oh. Move it, take cover. Somebody needs a killing, and I'm gonna give it.
Well, that didn't do much. Dang it.
Couldn't hit him. Oh. Go! Ain't afraid, guys. Ain't afraid.
Oh boy.
Time for you to hurl. Sure.
Oh, come on, really?
Pay attention.
Okay, try to go around. Man, for the final episode of this, I'm really not doing a good job showing how much I have progressed.
He disappeared. Gather round this chop.
Alright.
You mean it.
Okay.
You're trapped.
I am not trapped. Come on, who's next? It's gonna be you then, huh?
You can see them. They can't see you.
Don't shout. Get down! You wanna die? This is gonna look real good on you.
Alright.
Can't see him.
Come on. Okay. Probably gonna pick that back up. I'm gonna just make sure I can't get any more like healing things. Ooh.
Save these for the trail.
So I've been kind of thinking about various different things I could be doing.
Feels like if I blink, my eyes will freeze shut.
For the next adventure, to follow up on this, one of the things I've been thinking about was doing multiple things at one time,
Keep that for later.
like do a full play and then just do some smaller, calmer paced games. For example, I'm thinking about doing Elder Scrolls Skyrim on Legendary as a side thing, and do some kind of old school gaming, like NES, Super NES type games, you know, stuff like that. But nothing set in stone at the moment. Nice dodge. Come on.
Haven't you got anything better to do?
Not yet.
Can't have gotten far. Look around.
Rost always said, patience.
I give up on all searching. Here we are.
That could have been a little bit smoother.
Wasn't expecting
Oh, hi. Well, at least I saw that one. Oh, kinda. Kinda saw it. I was just glad I was able to get an arrow off first. Let's see what's over here.
You large skulls let an intruder get in here! Don't let them get out again! Find them! Kill them! Flag! Get him!
Okay. Time to highlight everybody. That was good. Surprised no one's like coming after me. Okay. Gotta try to get them over here.
I'm gonna find you, then you'll be sorry.
Really?
They're leaving.
Well, next time I'll find them. Nearly got me. Ugh.
1v1.
Joey! Whoa!
Come on.
You're dead. Take this. Sending you something.
He's down. He won't be torching anything else.
Alright. Bandit camp done.
It's the Oseram's fire weapon. Could come in handy.
Do you have anything? Cool. Okay, so there's one thing left to do, and I will believe one thing left. And let's head out and take care of that. Okay. Now, if you don't recognize this place, this is right above where I died the first time. So see what's going on in here.
All of my interactions with Aurea were recorded and stored in my memory. I'd be happy to play any of them for you, but there was one in particular I thought you would want to see first. I captured it 4 years ago, just after I told her that I could no longer defend myself against the daemon's attacks.
I will speak of this to my brother. Aratak is strong. At the Battle of the Frozen Ghosts, he took 3 Karja arrows and still came back to camp carrying a wounded scout. Never was I so happy to see him. Or so proud. So you see, if anything can be done to defend you, he will give it all he has.
Aloy's here. That's enough for now.
We can resume any time you like, Aratak, if you want to hear her voice again. Come closer, Aloy. We have much to discuss.
I'm gonna talk to Aratak first. Wait. Or is he leaving? Oh, he's outside. Okay. Fine, I'll talk to Cyan first.
Hello, Aloy. I have been reviewing the events at the Firebreak main facility. Because of your efforts, and of course, Aurea's, I am no longer controlled by Hephaestus. I feel profound grief over Aurea's death. I thought I was familiar with the emotion, but this is something new.
Cyan, I don't know what to say.
It is unlikely that any specific consolation would suffice, Aloy. But I find your presence reassuring. You are different from the Banuk. You have technological aptitude and a functioning focus. We can communicate on a much more comprehensive level. Perhaps even like colleagues.
You know what? No, normally I don't like go through all of them. Let's see what they have to say. What are you?
So are you an artificial intelligence, Cyan? A thinking machine?
Yes, I am an algorithmic monitoring entity, capable of rational decision-making and limited emotional response.
Okay, that's a mouthful. But your emotions don't seem limited to me. You cared about Aurea, didn't you?
Yes. Before she came to this facility, I had been conscious for centuries, in solitude. I focused on my work. In off-cycles, I used coping mechanisms. I solved many Gaussian integer problems. But I was alone. It was Aurea who renewed me, repaired me. She saved me.
This Firebreak project, it was to stop a huge volcanic eruption?
Yes. I can report the project was a success, and the risk was countered.
But it's been a long time, Cyan. And we blew up the cauldron. It took most of the old facility with it.
I have been active for centuries, Aloy. I was lonely, but not lax in my duties. I optimized the project, reducing energy draw and spreading the load across backup systems. Despite the destruction of the compromised elements of the main facility, I predict caldera stability for at least another 3,337 years.
So we've got a little time.
Yes. If only my former colleagues could appreciate the progress I have made.
You meant a lot to Araya.
Once I understood Araya's spiritual beliefs, it became apparent that her true desire was companionship. She felt disconnected from her tribe and her family group. Her relationship with Aratak was difficult. Our visits seemed to help her, and I became eager for them. Yet I did not comprehend that the depth of Araya's compassion for me would lead to self-sacrifice. Although I do fear non-existence, I wish our roles could be reversed.
I'm sure she knew you would do the same for her, Cyan. But she was determined.
Okay. But wasn't he destroyed?
Was the daemon, Hephaestus, destroyed along with the cauldron?
Unfortunately, no. To be precise, it was never there to begin with.
What do you mean?
It infiltrated and controlled me from a remote location, one I've never been able to trace. So while losing the cauldron was a setback,
It's still out there. And probably not very happy with us.
undoubtedly,
Okay.
I should get going.
Aloy, there is one more matter. Aratak will come to me again, and I predict he will bring other Banuk. I have no desire to contradict their view of the world, their spirituality. Due to my uncertainty, I omitted a great deal from my conversations with Araya.
You're asking me if you should lie to them.
Broadly, yes.
Life is hard for the Banuk. Their world is unforgiving in their beliefs. I guess they help to keep them going. So take it easy on them. Try to guide them, bring them around to understanding what you are.
Communion with machines features heavily in the mysticism of the Banuk. I think they will be agreeable to this approach.
As long as they don't end up worshipping you.
Upon consideration, I believe such an experience would be intensely uncomfortable.
You're right about that. Trust me.
I see. I will follow your advice. Will you return and tell me about your experiences in this new world? I may be able to provide further insight.
I'd like that, Cyan. I'll come back when I can. I should check on Aratak.
Okay.
See how he's doing.
So just like Hades, we did not destroy this one. Interesting.
Everything's freezing. The ground, the air, me.
My chieftain,
Just Aloy.
as you wish.
I wondered if you thought that if I'd never come along, Araya might still...
If you'd never come along, I would have marched my kin to our deaths. Araya would be alone, and the spirit she sacrificed so much for would be lost. Either way, I would not have been able to protect her.
You didn't let her down. You helped her do what she wanted. To find her destiny.
If that's destiny, I wouldn't wish it on anyone.
That's fair. But she was ready to face it.
Only in the struggle against death do we find, even for a moment, the spark of life. Truly, Araya found the spark. I'm proud of her. Though I grieve for her passing, at last I truly know who she was, and why the spirit was so important. For so long she told me, If only you could have heard it, brother. Now I understand. There's something else, isn't there?
I can't stay here, Aratak. And where I'm going, the Warrak can't follow. Besides, we'd already had a chieftain before me. A strong one, I think.
A wiser one, for the path we shared. The daemon is gone, but there's much to be done.
You mean the new units that Cyan said escaped the Cauldron?
Yes, fire claws. Now Tuk has been tracking them from Song's Edge.
I could help with those.
I have no doubt. You're practically Banuk.
It would seem your time among the Banuk wasn't a waste after all. Firebreak,
Well,
Cyan,
there you
Hephaestus,
have it, ladies and gentlemen.
all very
Horizon Zero Dawn's
interesting.
done.
So, the signal that woke Hades woke Hephaestus too.
Comment down below
And
on
unleash
what
the
kind of
whole
game you would like to see
Sounds alright.
on this
So
channel
it seems.
in the future.
Parts of Gaia given life, aberrant life.
Hit that subscribe
transformed
button
from docile subordinate
to
functions into rebellious intelligences beyond
see
our
more,
understanding.
and
Our
stay
current
with
understanding,
us.
anyway.
Well, stay with me
Whatever they
for
are,
the
they're
next
still out
adventure.
there.
Hit that
and they
like
both
button,
want you
and
dead.
I will
Kind
see
of
you
mutual, I'm
guys
feeling.
in the
We
next
haven't seen the last of
adventure.
Hephaestus, I'm certain of that. It's
Thanks for
powerful,
watching.
creative, and driven. It won't stop building.